So where's the Homeland Security with the gun? Because I'm waiting for them to point the gun at me so I can show everybody that I won't die when I take every bullet in that clip to wherever in my body they shoot it, and then I will kill every man on this plane. So where are they? Where's Homeland Security? Pull the gun! Pull the gun! Where are they? You don't have Homeland Security. You're not gonna try and stop me then, huh? So you're all cowards, you say. Okay. You know what? Because you're gonna see them shoot me down and I'm gonna get back up. Hey, I'm Balthazar. Hey, baby. Hey, Bianca. I love you, Bianca. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Bianca. No Homeland Security? With Balthazar on the plane? My dad lied to all of you. My father called himself Dracula from the beginning of... Why are you even talking? Shut up, Jason. Just shut up. Well, tell them to bring SWAT to shoot me down, because they're going to have to shoot me down today. Remember that. Where are they diverting us? Because wherever it is, there's going to be a bloodbath everywhere. You can run away. You can all run away if you want. If you're men, you can run. I won't kill you. I'm Balthazar. You can just put up your hands and say, don't kill me then, or don't approach me, because I'm Balthazar. As renamed by God, Balthazar. Since I'm taking over this plane. Oh my God.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Oh no.
I'm telling you right now. Okay, yeah, you can't get by that door.
You didn't grab him down.
Oh
I know these guys are see?
Shalom. HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and teaching with well, peace and salutations be told for the elect. I'm Brother Tazam Gabar coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, I'm going to be getting on this lesson. Going into this video with this guy, it says, man arrested after he allegedly tried to open plane door, stab flight attendant on LA Boston flight. Alright, so this guy was losing his marbles, man. Alright, he was losing his marbles and he got arrested on the plane. I'll put the video on the intro of the lesson as usual. But pretty much this dude was losing his marbles and he started attacking people, man. You know. But I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So these people were fighting on this plane, man. They didn't know whether this guy was a terrorist or they actually had bombs or they actually going to open fire on these guys while they're on the plane. He didn't know, you know. He tried to open the door on the plane, which is very dangerous, you know. But the point is, the Lord put that spirit on that man to react and act a certain way, man. Because what? The Lord sanctions all these things. If those people were to go down on that plane, it'd been the Lord who had done it. But people don't understand these things. Like the scriptures say here, in the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6, shall the trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? Alright, so shall there be an evil in the city, and the Lord YAHAWASHI has not done it? Okay. Now, when you think about the time of Egypt during the Passover, there was a death angel that came through Egypt, and that death angel was who? YAHAWASHI Mashiach, you know? So don't just be assuming that the Lord don't get down like that, man. The Lord is an equal balance, you know. The Lord, you can't be all powerful and all good only, you know. The Lord has to do both sides. He has to do both sides of the work, you know, because that's a work. To give out judgment is a work, and the Lord does both sides of the work, you know. It's not you versus the devil. It's not the Lord YAHAWASHI versus the devil. No, it's it's really if you ain't with the Lord, you're versing the Lord, you know. But it's you. When you got the Lord on your side, then it's you versus yourself. And this guy was being used by the Lord to what? Incite fear in others, so that you know what the Lord has control over all these things, man. You know, when you're in situations like these, brothers, you keep your cool, hold your peace, trust in the Lord, man. Pray into the Lord, let Him deliver you from any situation you may find yourself in trouble in. I've never flown on a plane before, but if I were to fly on a plane and some shit like that happened, I'd be like, oh, hell no. You know, so I can only imagine what those people, you know, who don't have faith were thinking of, how they were feeling, you know, because they ain't got that security in mind that we have. We have a certain security in mind that we feel safe wheresoever we go with, because the Lord is with us and we know it, and that's through faith, you know. But it says, shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord hath not done it? So the answer is no, man. The people gonna be afraid when there's a trumpet blowing in the city. When some shit going down, people gonna get afraid. You know, what happens when guns pop off or gunshots pop off at a party or a concert, whatever? People start scattering like roaches because the people become afraid. But who sanctioned that? The Lord. You know, the Lord be really pooping on these parties, man, because these parties, they be worshiping idols, worshiping other men, you know, dancing in front of idols, and this is the things that they do to offend the Lord, and the Lord be discomfiting their ass, discomfiting them, making them scatter, man. All right, let me grab this. It says, matter of fact, let me see if I can start a verse before. No, it won't let me. Alright, so this is the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 11. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and said, and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of Yahawah. Okay, so even these demons that be on these people reverence the Lord YAHAWASHI. Okay, they pay their due respects to the Lord YAHAWASHI, and they ain't gonna overstep their boundaries, man. They ain't gonna overstep when it comes to the Lord, because what? They serve the Lord. They themselves serve the Lord YAHAWASHI, the Most High and the Son. Okay, that's why all things are subject unto Yahweh and YAHAWASHI, man. You know, so these devils can't do anything against the Lord. When you see somebody acting out of character, just know the Lord put a spirit on that man. The Lord put a spirit on that man to do this. You know, pray and believe that you're good. You're going to be good. Everybody else can be taken out on that plane. He can start shooting and you can stay in the same spot. And everybody else get hit except you. You know, the person next to you can get hit. The person in front of you and behind you can get hit. But you wouldn't be touched. You know, like the scriptures say in Psalms 36, I believe. Psalms 91. Yeah, Psalms 91 and verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. All right, you ain't gonna be touched. The scripture say all the hairs on your head are numbered. You know, the hairs on your head are numbered, so the Lord knows, you know, just how many hairs are in your head. Now we can't begin to count, you know, the pores and the hairs that's coming from the pores in our head one by one. But the Lord knows it. He said, there shall not a hair, you know, there's not a hair be touched on you, man. You know? So the Lord gonna truly protect us. That only with thine eyes thou shalt behold the reward of the wicked. And we're gonna be in those, Lord willing, be those men. We're gonna get beaten up in those chariots and watch the reward of the wicked. And even in Jacob's trouble, we're gonna watch the reward of the wicked. You know? But so I really want to touch on, man, this quick here. I truly hope this little quick lesson was edifying to you. I cannot go out to listen in truth and sincerity. To next master, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.